So we got a fun problem today. Let's see if you can see it. There's a broken spring on the garage door. Broken spring. So life's gotten a little interesting and we now have to figure it out. See you in a bit. And that right there is how we are holding the door open. Yay! It doesn't really, yeah. We're gonna go get a battery and empathy and we're gonna get her up in the air and we're gonna get her inside the shop. She's airborne. She's in the air. She's floating. Hey. For the record, it does run. I just want to check all the fluids and everything before I do. For the record. I don't know how many horsepower we are, but she's in there. I'm gonna talk in a minute after I catch my breath because I'm fat. I did go to the gym this morning though. I did. Spent 2 hours there. I'm not just sitting around watching TV either. I like worked out. My legs are burning. He didn't, he was sleeping. Check her engine oil. Good on engine oil. What we got here is empathy. I want to tell you the origins and the beginning of this car. So as a child, I used to play in this car in the backyard. I used to shoot BB guns out of the gun hole. I used to sit in there with the shifter. It was gonna be my first high school car. We had thrown a Trans Am stub frame underneath the front and kind of just stuck an axle in there. Just kind of rolled around, wasn't much. It had already sat, I think since like the early 80s when he got it. I played it as a child for so many years and it's just sat there. So at SEMA 2018 is when I kind of got all the pieces kind of came together to create her. I had got there with Norma Jean. We had taken Norma Jean there, and right parked next to me was Jacob Griffin in this killer little roadster, and got to talking to him about how quick he was doing builds and how he liked to challenge himself, and that's when I got this wild hair that I wanted to do a 90-day build. That'll be fucking fun, you know, like see what I'm made of, see what I can get out in 90 days. If I fail, I fail. If I make it, I make it. Kick ass, you know what I mean? Let's see what I'm made of. I ended up meeting the Ratical guys. And super intriguing guys, super different kinds of builds, really off the wall stuff. The car's thought process was something cool that you could road trip. That was reliable, completely just off the wall thinking, the craziest things you can think of. The cars that went on the cruise, there was a car with 6 wheels that carried 2 motorcycles on the back. There was, the Australian car was awesome. Giant, oh man, the turbos on this thing looked like the Grim Reaper car, had a skull on it. I'll show you some of the Ratical cars. They were off the charts. Back to the beginning. So Jacob Griffin had told me about doing a car in 90 days. And he was going to build Mogwai, and he was going to do it in 90 days. So we came up with this crazy idea that we were going to wait till a certain moment to light our fires and go. Hopefully later this week we'll find some of that footage. We'll clip it in so I can tell more of the story, and I'll show you a little bit more of Mogwai. That car is epic. Jacob, I lost. You did amazing. I put on the pink tutu, and I'm going to wear it again to do a little dance for you. Do it! That was the penalty if you lost. I'll get more into that whole story, but there's some fun stuff to it. But we built her in 90 days, and it was a great challenge. I had so many people kick in, and I'm going to tell you stories about all of them. Literally, this thing was basically built in the last 2 weeks by a lot of my friends here, and we got to Vegas. We actually sanded, put graphics on it, and cleared it, and had it in the booth with clear that was still wet, because we finished clearing at like 6 in the morning to get it into the SEMA lot by like 9 in the morning. It was crazy. It was a trip. And I hope we find some of that old footage. I'm going to show you some of that. I'm going to tell you why we kind of built it. My dream car is a 41 Willys. So that's why we did the grill the way we did it. I thought maybe like post-war, if they built like a wagon, you know, how would they do it? You know, this car is actually built with a lot of cool parts. I kind of stole some parts from the wife. Not going to lie. We were building her a 46 Chevy. The body was a little rusty. The fenders were good. The hood was good. But she actually starts out as a 52 Willys panel wagon as the body. Fenders on her are from the 46 Chev. We widened them. I think it was about 8 in the front, 4 in the rear. Well, it ended up being 6 in the front, so it was level out. So we widened it 6 in the front, 4 in the rear. The hood's actually a 50 Chevy hood, pancaked, sectioned, chopped, all kind of, you see the work. We use pieces. Still some original Willys hood there. Grill we completely made. That's 40 foot of tubing up in that grill, so it doubles as a bumper. Mural was not done in the 90 days. The mural was done after. The clear on it had a matte clear originally. Had a cool purple hue kind of to it, but I didn't feel the patina was right. Now that it's locked in with like a gloss clear, I think the patina is pretty freaking awesome. AJ, freaking epic guy from Glotrim. At SEMA, we were doing the interior. Brandon Roth, he was up, I got his thing up here. RCS, I can't remember what it stands for. I'm sorry. I love you, Brandon. But, no, so the seats on this thing's a whole crazy thing. Brandon did the seats up in New York, and, or is it Maine? Shit. Northeast coast. So the seats, actually, the front seats are Thunderbird. The back seat is out of a Suburban that we cut down just to make it fit. And so we sent the foam to him and sent some of the pieces to him up there, shipped all that stuff up. He shipped it back to us. We had the seats done, but we didn't have the side panels done. AJ was sewing up the side panels. So at SEMA at night, we were literally putting interior together. I will tell you more of that story later. It is freaking epic. This week is going to be a lot of story times, a lot of fun stuff. I want to show you guys all the cool things and the cool people that were involved in this car. But she's in the shop. We're going to take her out to the June Jaunt on Friday, I'm hoping, and be cruising her on Friday anyways at the Car Cruise Car Show. And then Saturday, we're going to be up on the courthouse lawn with Drop 22. Super excited to work with them. They're a veteran suicide organization. Really awesome people, really great message, and really great, I don't know, I love them. We got to fix the brakes and get her running. We're going to be doing that tomorrow. We're going to head home and start editing this vlog. I love you guys, and we will check you later.